out.
Where?
Just out, thinking.
It's late.
I had a lot to think about.
I burned dinner.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, not my dinner. My dinner's fine. Your dinner. I put it back in the oven, I turned everything up as high as it would go, and I watched till it burned black. Still hot. Very hot. Want it?
You didn't have to do that.
Oh, I know. It just seemed like the kind of thing a mentally deranged, sex-starved, pill-popping housewife would do.
Uh-huh.
So I did it. Who knows anymore what I have to do?
How many pills?
A bunch. Don't change the subject.
I won't talk to you,
No,
but you are on.
No, don't do that. I'm fine. Pills are not the problem, not our problem. I want to know where you've been. I want to know what's going on.
Going on with what? The job?
Not the
I said
job.
I need more time. Mr. Cohn, I talked on the phone. He said I had to hurry, but I can't get you to talk sense.
Shut up!
Then what?
Stick to the subject.
I don't know what that is. You have something you want to ask me? Ask me. Go.
I can't. I'm scared of you.
I'm tired. I am going.
Tell me without making me ask.
This is crazy.
When you come through the door at night, your face is never exactly the way I remembered it. I get surprised by something mean and hard about the way you look. Even the weight of you in the bed at night, the way you breathe in your sleep seems unfamiliar to me. You terrify me.
I know who you are.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm the enemy. Oh, that's easy. That doesn't change. Do you think you're the only one who hates sex? I do. I hate it with you. I do. I dream that you batter away at me till all of my limbs come apart like wax and I fall into pieces. It's like a punishment. It was wrong of me to marry you. I knew you. It's a sin, and it's killing us both.
I can always tell when you've taken pills because it makes you red-faced and sweaty. And frankly, that's very often why I don't want to.
Because?
Well, you aren't pretty. Not like this.
I have something I want to ask you.
Then ask! Ask! What in the hell?
Are you a homo? Are you? If you try to walk out right now, I'll put your dinner back in the oven. I'll turn everything up so high the whole building will fill with smoke and everyone in it will asphyxiate. So help me God, I will. Now answer the question.
What if?
Then tell me. Please. And we'll see.
No! I am not! I don't see what difference it makes.
Jews don't have any clear textual guide to the afterlife, even that it exists. You know, I don't think much about it. I see it as a perpetual, rainy Thursday afternoon in March. Dead leaves.
Ugh. It's very Greco-Roman.
Yeah, well, for us, it's not the verdict that counts. It's the act of judgment. That's why I could never be a lawyer. In court, all that matters is the verdict.
You could never be a lawyer because you're oversexed. You're too distracted.
I'm not distracted, abstracted. I'm trying to make a point.
Namely?
It's the judge in his or her chambers weighing. Notebooks open, pondering the evidence, ranging freely over categories: good, evil, innocent, guilty. The judge in the chamber of circumspection, not the judge on the bench with the gavel. The shaping of the law, not its execution.
The point, dear, the point.
It should be the questions and shape of a life. Now, its total complexity, gathered, arranged, and considered, which matters in the end, not some stamp of salvation or damnation, which disperses all the complexity in some unsatisfying little decision, the balancing of the scales.
Oh, I like this. It's very zen. It's reassuringly incomprehensible and useless. We who are about to die, thank you.
You are not about to die.
Well, it's not going well, really. Two new lesions. My leg hurts. There's protein in my urine, the doctor says, but who knows what the fuck that portends anyway. It shouldn't be there, the protein. My butt is chapped from diarrhea, and yesterday I shat blood.
I really hate this. You don't tell me.
You get too upset. I wind up comforting you. It's easier if I just...
thanks.
If it's bad, I'll tell you.
Well, shitting blood sounds bad to me.
And I'm telling you.
And I'm handling it.
Tell me some more about justice.
I am handling it.
Well, Lewis, you win Trooper of the Month. I take it back. You aren't Trooper of the Month. This isn't working. Tell me some more about justice.
You are not about to die.
Shh, justice.
There's an immensity, a confusing vastness. Justice is God. Prior. You love me.
Yes.
What if I walked out on this? Would you hate me forever?
Yes.
I think we ought to pray. Ask God for help. Ask him together.
God won't talk to me. I have to make up people to talk to me.
You have to keep asking.
I forgot the question. Oh, yeah, God, is my husband a home?
No, stop it! I'm warning you. Does it make any difference that I might be one thing deep inside, no matter how wrong or ugly that thing is, so long as I have fought with everything I have to kill it? What do you want from me? What do you want from me, Harper? More than that, for God's sake, there is nothing left. I am a shell. There is nothing left to kill. As long as my behavior is what I know it has to be, decent, correct, that alone in the eyes of God.
No, that's Utah talk. That's Mormon talk. I hate it, Joe. Tell me, please. Just say it.
All I will say is that I am a very good man, and I have worked very hard to become good. And you want to destroy that? You want to destroy me? Well, I'm not going to let you do that.
I'm going to have a baby.
Liar.
You liar. A baby born addicted to pills. A baby who does not dream, but who hallucinates, who stares up at us with big mirror eyes and does not know who we are.
Are you really?
No. Yes. No. Yes. Get away from me. Now we both have a secret.
You know, one of my ancestors was a ship's captain who made money bringing whale oil to Europe and then returning with immigrants, Irish mostly, packed in tight, so many dollars per head. And the last ship he captained foundered off the coast of Nova Scotia in a winter tempest and sank to the bottom, and he went down with the ship. La grande geste. But his crew took 70 women and kids in the ship's only longboat, this big open rowboat, And when the weather got too rough and they thought the boat was overcrowded, the crew started lifting people up and hurling them into the sea until they got the ballast right. They walked up and down the longboat, eyes to the waterline, and when the boat rode low in the water, they grabbed the nearest passenger and they threw them into the sea. The boat was leaky, see, 70 people, and they arrived in Halifax with 9 people on board.
Jesus.
I think about that story a lot now. People in a boat, waiting, terrified, while implacable, unsmiling men, irresistibly strong, seas, maybe the person next to you, maybe you, and with no warning at all, with time only for a quick intake of air, you are pitched into freezing, turbulent water and salt and darkness to drown. I like your cosmology, baby. While time is running out, I find myself drawn to anything that's suspended, that lacks an ending, but it seems to me it lets you off scot-free.
What do you mean?
Well, no judgment, no guilt or responsibility.
Well, for me?
For anyone. It was an editorial, you.
Please get better. Please don't get any sicker.